In this video, I'm going to go over Novia Global in 2025 as a SIPP, expat SIPP option. I'm going to compare the cost, go over the pros and cons, go over the competitors, and then give my final thoughts if I think it's a reasonable platform to use in 2025 if you are looking for a SIPP transfer. So who is Novia Global International? It's actually they're part of their Novia platform that has a base in the UK. Novia Global has three parts to it. It has the GIA account, which is you can use for general expat investing. You can use the SIPPs, or that is used for pension transfers, or you can use the ISA accounts. Now, some of the pros that it does have if you are looking to transfer your SIPPs is you do have currency options. This can be particularly useful if you are looking to invest in, say, euros, you're living in the Eurozone, or US dollars if you're living in a dollar denominated country, or even a country that's pegged to the dollar. Some of the cons is that it is quite expensive if you compare it to some of the low cost platforms you have today, particularly inside the UK. However, I do think it is compatible with the advisor-led or self-international SIPP options that are out there. So that leads me on to the cost of the platform. The cost does vary. Normally, it's 0.45% to 0.35% for base amounts under £500,000 or currency equivalent. And then it goes down 0.05% for every £500,000 you have out there. The trading fees are around £5 to £7, depending on that. Some of the options that you have on there in terms of funds is widely available. Pretty vanilla if you're looking to make a portfolio out of that. And it's more than enough in terms of the platform technology that I'll give you a link to, that I've done a comparison on the platform technology and the funds that you have available on the Novia platform. Some of the comparisons that you have if you are looking to transfer your SIPPs is Morningstar International. You have got a few of the newer challenger platforms coming out looking into lower cost SIPP transfers. Innovative is one of them. I personally prefer Novia and Morningstar as the two SIPP options. One, that they're completely fee-based, so you know what you're paying. Advisors can charge up front. 1 to 3% is normally, if you're doing a transfer, it can be lower, can be higher. And they can charge on top. But you are completely seeing on what you are getting charged on. The fund range is fine on both of them. The technology is fine on both of them. If you are to look at the protection, Morningstar has its own in-house one. It's a pretty large company. Novia, you're protected by BNY Mellon as it uses as a custodian. It's based in Jersey as well. Both are very good platforms. I'd be happy to use them both. To be honest, there's not much between them. So if an advisor has led one or the other, I don't think it's a real game changer on either of them, to be honest. The fees are slightly lower in Morningstar, but around about the same, to be honest. And so I wouldn't have that as too much of a competitive if you're paying 0.01% less on the fees. My final thoughts are Novia is a great option if you are looking for an advisor-led SIPP options. It's got clear, transparent fees. It's got a good platform. It could do better, in my opinion. This is on an advisor-led point. It could do better in communication and speed of response. I do find a bit lax, but other than that, I think it's fine for a pension transfer or setting up an international SIPPs.